29 years old sysadmin at mid-size fintech company. Grindin' in IT since my early 20s. Self-taught, rough edges, but efficient AF. Working on new internal platform, big deal, C-level eyes on it. Get told I'll be co-leading project with someone from HR. UG.jpg. Enter Claire. 27, MBA, looks like she stepped out of a Forbes article. Slick, polished, dead serious. HR rep turned project compliance lead. Apparently she's the people side of the operation. Our first meeting? I'm explaining why we can't follow some outdated policy for data handling. She cuts me off mid-sentence. Well, that's not how things are done here. Okay, DXC. Decide then and there she's my natural enemy. We clash over everything. I move fast, break things, fix them. She wants sign-offs, logs, documentation, protocols. We start keeping track of each other's F***CK ups. Petty reports. HR sends me a warning about informal communication. She gets a passive-aggressive email about process bottlenecks. Mutual hatred becomes office lore. Coworkers start betting on who'll snap first. Team meetings become awkward Cold War showdowns. She shows up to the server room once, in heels. Laugh internally but act professional. One night I stay late fixing permissions bug. Trying not to murder the ticketing system. Claire walks by. You're still here? Suspiciously nice tone. MFW she's not snitching. We end up grabbing bad coffee in the break room. Talk turns to how stupid upper management is. Mutual venting session. Actually laughs at my joke. Kinda weird. For the first time, she feels like a real person. Not a policy robot. She opens up a bit. Says she's under pressure to prove herself. New to leadership, constantly questioned. Get it? Offer a few workarounds for things she's been struggling with. Listens. Thanks me. Weird silence. Tension.jpg. End up walking to the parking lot together. My car doesn't start. Class. She offers me a ride. She drives a black Jeep, clean as hell. Talk more on the way to my place. She's actually funny. Has opinions on sci-fi that aren't terrible. Cat person, lives alone, just got out of a 3-year relationship. Weird vibe but in a good way? Asks if I want to grab a drink sometime. My brain.exe crashes. Say, sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? 29, still sysadmin, still tired. Late Thursday night, working on the infrastructure pitch deck. Company wants to modernize, but won't pay for decent hardware. Server room feels like a toaster oven. Fans screaming like they're dying inside. Claire's there too. Something about compliance reports and Q3 projections. We're the last two in the office. Clock hits 9:47 p.m. Sweating bullets trying to stop the dev environment from melting. Suddenly she walks in. Tosses a bottle of water onto my desk. Didn't think code monkeys needed hydration, she smirks. Normally I'd shoot back with sarcasm. Too exhausted to care. Instead I just grunt, thanks. She doesn't leave. Leans against the wall and watches me troubleshoot. Awkward for like a solid 30 seconds. Then I start complaining. CTO's dumb rollout plan, unrealistic expectations, no support. She laughs. Wait, what? First time she's laughed at something I said. Says the CTO once asked her if the firewall runs on batteries. We both just kind of lose it for a sec. Somehow, conversation shifts. Venting turns into low-key trauma bonding. She talks about how hard it is being the youngest person in her department. How she constantly has to prove she's not just a pretty face in HR. And Jill hadn't really thought about that. I admit I used to think she was just rules and lipstick. She rolls her eyes, calls me a walking Stack Overflow thread with a superiority complex. We end up sitting in the break room. 2 hours go by. Cold pizza. Conversations real. Vulnerable even. Never seen this side of her. Music playing from her phone quietly. Some chill alt-rock band I actually like. Uber app crashes. No cars around this late. She offers to give me a ride. Says it's on her route. MFW we live in opposite directions but I don't question it. 20 minutes in her Jeep. Windows down, night breeze. We're not talking much now. Just vibing. Her playlist is somehow perfect. Park in front of my place. I reach for the door. She asks if I want to come to hers instead. Just to finish our conversation, she says. Brain static.exe. Pause for half a second. Say screw it. 20 minutes later, we're on her couch. One glass of wine turns into two. Sit a little closer than necessary. Talk dies off mid-sentence. She looks at me. I look at her. Sudden shift in gravity. Kiss happens. Not even sure who leaned in first. Everything's a blur after that. Wake up in her bed next morning. Sunlight coming through the window. Her cat is sitting on my jeans. She's asleep next to me. Heart doing the Windows startup noise. What did I just do? What does this mean? Should I sneak out? Stay? Pretend this never happened? She stirs, opens one eye. You snore, she says. Smiles, then goes back to sleep. Mental error 404. Thought it was a one-time thing. Wrong.jpg. Few nights later, working late again. This time we don't even pretend it's accidental. Her place again. Pizza, wine, something on Netflix no one watches. Lines blurred. One night turns into two, then three. Routine starts forming. We fight at meetings, flirt through texts. Every argument in the boardroom. Followed by a kiss in the elevator. Nobody at work suspects a thing. Kept everything surgical. Clear inboxes, no evidence. She's way too good at hiding it. I start to feel weird about that. Like, she's done this before. Always calm, always 5 steps ahead. Even when we argue, she never actually loses. Begin to realize. I'm into her way more than she's into me. This might not be just a game anymore. She's got me and I know it. One night at her place. She says nothing after we hook up. Just scrolls through her phone. I ask what we're doing. She shrugs. Whatever you want it to be. Vibe shift.exe. Drive home that night, brain spiraling. Decide to end it. Not healthy, not smart. Don't want to lose my job over this. Next day, corner her after a meeting. Tell her we should go back to being co-workers. Strictly professional. No more late nights. She stares for a second. Expression unreadable. Then nods. Sure. If that's what you want. Walks away like it means nothing. Next morning. Calendar pings. HR meeting 10:15 am, mandatory. Heart drops. Walk into the conference room. Claire's already there. Hair perfect, blazer on, holding a folder. Smiles like nothing's weird. HR rep introduces themselves. We've received a complaint about inappropriate conduct. Complaint.pdf. Says I crossed boundaries. Says she felt pressured. Says our work relationship became uncomfortable. Mentions power imbalance even though she outranked me. I literally can't speak. Sit there blinking, head full of static. My mouth opens but no words come out. They tell me to pack up my stuff. Security will escort me. Get walked out like a criminal. She doesn't even look at me. Last thing I see is her going into a meeting. Like nothing happened. Was it revenge? Was it all just a long con? Or did I just mess up by trusting the wrong person? Unemployed.exe. 2 weeks after getting canned. HR email still burned into my brain. Friends from work stopped texting. Only Nate from DevOps reaches out. Dude, what happened? Tell him I don't even know anymore. He sends me a screenshot. Claire's LinkedIn. Promoted to project lead. The same project we were building together. The one I started. The one I pitched. Literally used my framework. She's presenting it to the board next week. Rage.exe. Try to move on. New job hunt sucks. Half the interviews ghost me. Start freelancing to keep the lights on. Late one night, checking my old work email out of habit. Forgot I still had mobile sync on. Something weird pops up. Draft folder. Unsent email from Claire. Dated 2 days before she reported me. Says she's tired of hiding things. This can't keep going like this, someone will get hurt. Then just cuts off. No signature, no send. Check the metadata. Created at 2:43 a.m. Right after the night we hooked up the last time. Goosebumps. Was she feeling guilty? Or just setting the stage? Next day. Get a text from a blocked number. You shouldn't have looked at that. Chilled out wave. Try to trace it. Nothing. Go to a bar. Try to shake it off. Run into someone from my old job. Whispers that Claire's been acting different. Closed-door meetings with execs. New NDA policies dropped out of nowhere. Like she's locking everything down. Same night, another message. Don't make this harder than it has to be. What the hell is going on? Was I just a pawn? Was it revenge for something I never understood? Or was it all a perfectly executed plan from day one? Still don't know. Probably never will.